My hair is yellow. I dyed my hair yellow. Not on purpose. I had a crisis last night. I was trying to get my hair red. The light red, I like to dye it. And unfortunately, I was thinking, well, the bottoms are turning blonde. Down here is. And I guess it's from like the purple streaks and stuff I put in. It lightened my hair and made it less yellowy, I guess, orangey. Now from the camera, I don't know if it looks so bad, because to me it doesn't, but a lot of times when I edit it looks different and I'm like, oh shit. So yeah, that's where I'm at today. I'm not happy. It's when I took the bleach off last night, it looked like a light red, and I was like, okay, this will be fine. After I go to sleep with my hair wet, and I wake up this morning and I'm like, my hair is yellow. And when I put it up, like pull it in a ponytail, yellow on the top. So apparently now we're gonna dye my hair blonde, because I don't want to put more red in it, like the actual dye, because then it's going to be a pain in the ass to get it the color I want, and it's going to be too dark, which is what usually happens. And then I've bleached my hair so much, and I'm trying to grow it long. I don't want to have to dye it, bleach it, dye it, bleach it, dye it, bleach it. So at this point, I think I'm just going to live my hair life with blonde hair. I've had blonde hair before. I had it for a long time, a couple of years ago. Probably like, I want to say like 6 to 8 months. That's a long time for me. My hair, I always either dye, because my hair's brown. I have dyed my hair since I was like 13. And I used to have black, and then I bleached it from black, and I've done so much damage over the years. But when my hair was blonde last, I had bleached it a lot to get it to that point. It was like trying to get it like a platinum-y color, and that was too much. So, I don't know. Gonna see. There's the coffee truck again. I'd show you, but now I'm too close to if I turn the camera around. But anyways, so now at this point, I'm going to just have to, I think I'm gonna have to bleach wash like these parts, the orangey, like light orange colors, and then get a toner, put a toner in, and make my hair blonde. Yep, that's where we're at. And I told Chris last night, because I was in crisis, freaking out, because like I don't like having multiple colors of hair. Not talking about my streaks where I have my blue or my purple ones in there, that's fine. I'm talking about red, blonde, like 20 different shades of different colors, and I'm just like, I can't. So I figure if we dye it blonde, the only other color that should be in there is just like one of my, which by the way, because I bleached it last night and I did a bleach wash on my lung parts, it's not as blue anymore, but whatever. So this is where we're at. I have hair crises a lot. I've chopped it all off. I've dyed it a bunch of times, so you can come on this journey with me and take a look, which I'm sure it won't be in this video because I'll have to bleach wash it tonight, but the next one, it should look different. So that's where I'm at with my hair. Today, I'm going to Aldi. It's the next day from yesterday's vlog, so I don't know if I'll stick them together, depending on how long they are, because I don't want to bore you with, like, you know, hour-long video. But if it's not too long, I'll stick this one and yesterday's together. If not, I'll just split them into two. Going to Aldi because they have this, like, pillow cushion chair thing, and I'm all about it. I've been looking for one of those for a long time, and they usually want, like, $25 for it. I'm cheap. I'm not paying that much money for it. So I figured Aldi has them on sale. I think they're like $10 or $12. And like when I sit in my bed sometimes at night, if I'm watching TV, it's nice to have that instead of my pillows like up, because then like, I don't know, it's just very uncomfortable. Same thing like my couch. My couch is like where I sit. Sometimes it's not as like thick on the back, like supportive for your back, and it'd be nice, I think, to have something like that, because I already put a pillow back there, but it's not enough. So I'm gonna do that. And Lily was after this the other day. She's like, "Ooh, I like that." I was like, "Yeah, it's fine. Get out of here." So I'm gonna go Aldi and do that, and then I gotta go to Walmart and get cardstock because what are you doing? Nope, you're okay. I thought that car was pulled in the road. And then I have to go get cardstock because me and Chris, oh my nose, me and Chris have, we used to put signs on our table of what everything is. A lot of it's blacksmith items. Some people aren't sure what they are, like banana hanger. I don't always bring bananas with us to hang from them when we go to markets, or like, what is it? Or like, he has corkscrews to open wine, but they'll look like little snakes almost. So stuff like that. We're going to start tagging things again. We used to put tags on the table that let everyone know what was what. And, oh my gosh, my nose. This only freaking happened. Like, my nose always bothers me, but this is not only a lot now because, of course, I'm filming it. When I'm not filming and just living my life, this shit doesn't happen to me. So, anyways, sorry. I, gotta get a cardstock, and I usually just handwrite them. Chris doesn't want them handwritten. He wants them to be chilled and sit. So I'm gonna print them up, what each thing is, and then just tape them to the table as we go. Chris does have a lot of items. Like when we go sell stuff, he probably has like about 50 different things. So yeah, it's gonna take a bit, but whatever. My shit's easy. I just got sun catchers right now. I can't bring my candles because it is too damn hot outside. The last thing I tried to do was try to bring them to an event in June. This shit was melting. I have candlesticks. Those are all melted together, so I can't sell those anymore. I have to fix them, which is a pain in my ass because I hate dipping candles. And then I have like little candle photos. Those usually are fine. They started melting. That's how hot it is freaking up here. So I am not bringing candles back into the situation until like probably September when it starts to cool down a bit because it's just too freaking hot. So yeah, but my sun catchers, like, people know what they are. And I got my saw. Don't know if I told you that yesterday. Chris got me the Toro swing saw so I can cut like really nice stuff. I cut some leaves out. I cut like, it's beautiful. It's chef's kiss. I am so proud of it. I want to love it and kiss it and be like, I'm so happy I have you, little saw. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. We've got that going for us, and I'm gonna probably cut some more stuff this week. Not going to the market this weekend because Chris's birthday is Friday. We're gonna do something Saturday instead of going to the farmer's market for his birthday. So that'll be nice. You freaking people waiting outside. I swear, if there's no freaking pillows, I will lose my mind. Because I waited a little bit. Every freaking time there's something good, they line up out there like they're giving away money. It's insane to me. So, I'm gonna go in real quick. I freaking hate when I wear my glasses. My contacts were bothering me today, so I didn't wear them. And now when I wear this stupid mask, I'm not gonna be able to, it better not fog up. So I'll be right back. Okay, so, I got everything I needed now. More bleach. So expensive when I do my hair. 2 of these. 1 of these, because I know I have one, but I'm not sure how much is left in it. And these stupid packs, I got 2 of them because it's the only thing keeping my hair not like straw. And then I got from Walmart my cardstock. Lillian asked me for a 1-piece bathing suit. See, that girl's hair is pretty red. Because mine have come out like that. And she just walked in this alley. Some girl, a brush for my saw. Because I gotta clean the middle thing out. And then my pillow. Isn't that pretty? It's a nice green color. I need to turn the air conditioner down because you can't hear me when I do that. Besides that, that was it. Expensive day. $36 in the beauty supply store. But it was only so expensive because I had to get, there's something in my freaking eye. I only had to get bleach. That's what bleach is, like $17, because when I'm bleaching this again later, the last thing I want to deal with is not having any or enough. So made sure I got that. And then those Willa color things, they're like almost $8 each. And they used to be only like, I think 6. Everything's going up. It's annoying. So, yeah. And I spent like $16 in Walmart because I got Lil the bathing suit. Because she asked me for a 1-piece. She has a 2-piece. She's not a big fan of, I guess. And the cardstock was like $4. And the little brush was like $1 something. And it was a very good thing that I got the pillow in Aldi, because I saw them in Walmart. They had them on a display. They were $24. And Aldi, it was $12.99. That's a good deal. I feel accomplished with what I've purchased today. So all in all, I probably spent about 36, 48, 54 dollars, around $54 today. I mean, did I want to spend $54 on a Wednesday? No, I did not. But it is what it is. I needed the shit. So when I was having my hair crisis last night, Kirsten's like, just go to a salon and have them fix it. And I'm like, my hair's long and thick. Do you know how much that would cost? Like, I ain't got like a few $100s floating around. I'd rather just do it myself. I mean, I appreciate the profession. I used to want to be a cosmetologist when I was a teenager, which is probably why I'm so interested in dyeing my hair and I do my own nails. But I can't afford that. I can't. Some people can, and that's great, and they should go, especially if they're not thrifty and don't want to do it themselves. But I rather just attempt it on my own. I've dyed my hair blonde a few times, like I said, and came out okay the last time. So we'll see how it goes. Went to the glass store yesterday with Darian, and I'm not gonna lie, I was disappointed. I drove pretty far to go there because I didn't think there was one closer, which I found out after the fact there is. It's not super close. They're still like minimum an hour away, the ones near me, but whatever. It's better than a 3-4 hour trip, round trip. So I went to the glass store. First of all, I know a lot of people. I don't want to get crap for this. I'm not a big fan of Asheville. It's very busy. It's very congested. I don't like a lot of city areas. And I know some people that live there or go there, they probably love it. And that's cool. That's their opinion. It's just my opinion. You know, I'm not crapping on nobody for what they like. But I'm just not a big fan of there. Every time I've gone there, it's been very busy, very packed. Especially with the virus now, I don't really want to go around a lot of places that have a lot of people. You know, last weekend, me and Chris went to places weekend before, whenever 4th of July was, that day was off. We went to a couple antique stores, and we wanted to go to downtown in a city that's probably about an hour from us, and there were so many people, we just didn't even get out because it was just, they were like crowding the sidewalks. I just didn't feel comfortable. Chris didn't feel comfortable. So, and you know, I do, not always, but I do get anxiety in social settings where I have to be around a lot of people, and it's not a good time. I have not had anxiety like in a store probably in a couple years. Like, usually I'm okay when I go to the store, but yesterday was terrible. First, it was a long drive, and I usually am not used to driving that far. It was very windy roads because it's in the mountains and stuff, and that always makes me feel car sick. But I was okay, and I get sometimes a headache from the curves and all. So it was all right. I get there. I had to look for parking for 20 minutes. That first buff irritated me already and gave me terrible anxiety because I'm somewhere I really don't know. I'm trying to get into this glass store to see if I can find a good deal on glass, and there's nowhere to park. And all the streets are full, and it was very anxiety ridden. I don't like driving in downtowns with the one ways. It's very confusing for me. I don't like it. I finally find somewhere to park, and I go in this store. And the first thing I do is I try to walk in, and the first door is blocked, and there's a bunch of customers, like, there's a customer standing there, and he's like, maybe try the other door. And, like, you know, you might be like, that's not a big deal. No, like, he was just like, dicky about it. And I was just kind of like, I'm already having a hard time. This is making me not want to even go in, even though it wasn't the people that run the store or anything. It's just, it wasn't a good time for me. So I'm like, all right. So I go through a different door because they had like the other door was weird. So I wasn't sure that was a way in or not. It was very confusing. It was very small compared to what I've seen other glass stores online when I've watched other glass makers YouTube videos and stuff. You know, other stained glass artists, when they go to these places, they're usually big. And from the pictures I saw online of this place, I don't know if they changed it since that picture was taken, but it looked a little bit more cleaned up, a little bit more accessible. It looked bigger in the pictures. And when we went there, me and Darian went in. It was very small compared to what I thought it was going to be. I mean, it wasn't like super tiny, but like smaller than I thought it would be for a glass place. They were building lamps and stuff. They were doing all this other glass art. I guess they sell stuff there too and make stuff for people or whatever, and that's fine. And it was really nice, and they had some beautiful work hanging up. Like they had a picture of the Biltmore made out of completely stained glass. It was breathtaking to look at. Like, to be able to be at that level, to be that good at stained glass, like you could respect it. But when I went in there was a lot of people in there looking at glass. Nothing had prices on it. I've never been to a stained glass store, but you know, when I go to Hobby Lobby, there's prices on it, or there's some indication. Then it said they only took cash and check, and I didn't know that, and I only had my debit card with me. I might have had like $5. It's not enough for any glass or anything I would have needed. So then that has put me into more anxiety, because now I'm like, I don't have cash on me. If I do see something I want, I can't get it. And then my brother's like, well, we can always go to an ATM, because our bank I go to is a pretty popular bank, and they're usually a few in each town. But I'm like, it took me 20 minutes to find parking. Do I want to potentially leave my parking, like, and have to go looking in? It felt like more of a pain in the ass than it needed to be. So, and I went into panic, and I started to get terrible anxiety and bad vibes from the place, and I just wasn't having a good time. There was an older woman, probably a little bit older than my mom. She was looking at glass, and she was like, and I was looking at a piece. She's like, oh, you like the same kind of colors as me? That's a really pretty piece. I'm like, yeah. I said, do you know how they price these things? And she goes, you have to ask them, and they'll measure it and tell you. Well, they have a bunch of different pieces. They have little 12 by 12s, and then they have these big sheets. And I'm thinking, you'd think they'd have like at least the 12 by 12s priced, because they're all 12 by 12s. Like, you're not having to cut it. It's not and I know different glass and different colors, different brands cost different prices. But it's like, if I want it, I'm not going to have to ask about like 20 different colors if I want. I don't know. Felt like a lot of trouble more than it was worth. Like, I'm going to another glass store next week, one that's closer to me. I called them up and asked if they sold sheets of glass. She's like, yeah. And she seemed very helpful and nice. So I'm hoping this experience will be better. But it made me so anxious that I pretty much just left. I drove all that way, and I was in there for maybe 5 minutes. They did have some pretty glass, but they just didn't. They had so many people in there, and there were so many people already waiting to ask about glass. I don't know. I got very anxious, and I couldn't be in there anymore. And I felt like I wasted the trip. Me and Darren went to an antique store over there, and that was pretty much it. And then we went home. I tried to drive past Biltmore. Didn't know you had to pay just to see the house, like to drive, like in front of it. I thought you had to pay to go into the house. I don't know. Maybe you don't. I saw there was a gate, and I was like, meh, we're going home. So, I mean, all in all, I didn't have a great time yesterday, but I'm hoping to have a better experience at a different glass store. So that's where I'm at with that. Pretty sure the other one should be better. So for now, until then, now that I have the glass cutter, Chris wants me to make some stuff this weekend that we can incorporate in each other's work, with his metal and stuff. So I'm just gonna probably get a few sheets from Hobby Lobby on Friday and see what I can find. I mean, Hobby Lobby, it has an okay selection. Doesn't have the greatest selection, but I mean, it'll get me the colors I need to get the job done. I mean, those iridescent pieces I found a couple weeks ago, they were beautiful. And I was very surprised, because usually Hobby Lobby doesn't have stuff like that. It's very plain Jane. But, you know, we'll see. Hopefully it all goes and works out well. I'm going to try to make some other things. I bought a bunch of clear pieces so I can do that Chauncey spider web that people do. And, you know, we'll see. But I am headed back to my mom's house. I don't think there was anything else I wanted to fill you guys in on. This is already probably going to be pretty long when I put it together, because it's already 11 minutes on the side, and I know I have other clips from earlier. So, yep. I will see you guys next time.